Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast for Wednesday, February 26th, Hump Day, middle of the week, and the day before the Pisces new moon. I am so excited, I can hardly stand it. I'm going to tell you about a meditation that I created. I'm so excited. We'll do that at the end in detail. If you want to go catch it right now, hightimelinebooks.com. It's totally free. It's not going to stay up forever. The intention here is to capture what's over our heads right now, which Kristin is going to talk about tomorrow because the official new moon is tomorrow night at 7:44 p.m. Eastern. She's going to be focusing tomorrow on the eclipses and the healing aspect of Pisces and has a great episode queued up for us for tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the whole of this stack in Pisces, which of course includes the new moon. The whole reason we're doing March Funness is because this energy that we have going on right now will not ever be around on planet Earth again. My little meditation is going to be a lame effort in trying to bottle it and savor it. But let's go through this, the keywords that we've been talking about: happiness. And then right underneath that, we have things like illusion and all of the Neptunian characteristics of the shadow side, the fog. But like we talked about on Monday, if you choose for happiness, you will find happiness right now. The energy is supporting us. Okay, so we have a big stack of energy in Pisces. This is so watery, and if you are feeling watery right now, you should be. We all are, because Pisces is maybe one of the ultimate water signs. We're talking about sensitivity, compassion, healing wounds, like Kristin's going to talk about tomorrow, intuition. Hey, what about dreams? Have you been having some wild dreams over the past week or so? Oh my. If you like to capture your dreams, this would be a really good time to have something beside the bed that you can jot it down. Dreams have been super active. Pisces is about the subconscious. It's the 12th house. It's also about our connection to the home office. In other words, spirituality in general, not religion. It's how you define and connect to Source. And if you go to Liz Green's book on Neptune, it's really about reconnecting to Source. The presumption is that we were connected and we disconnected in order to experience this journey back. So that's Pisces in general. Now, you're listening to this because you want tools to help you increase your spiritual path. There's really not a whole lot of other reason to listen to a podcast like this. So a new moon for you is all about new creations, new beginnings, especially related to all of the above. So if you need to, go back and play through that list again, because that whole Piscean package is what is activated now around new creations. So my question would be, how are you going to spend this window of opportunity? And that's why I've been coupling up with my Subconscious Mind Mastery podcast and our private Facebook group to help you, give you tools to experience the full package. A little bit of astrology here, tools and techniques over there, and the meditation. Now let's keep moving through the sign of Pisces, because we have some challenges to this as well, and one of them is Saturn. Saturn is sitting at around 20 degrees Pisces, moving its way toward Aries. It will get there in May. Think of your Piscean friends, or if you are a Piscean yourself, Pisces does not like boundaries. Saturn only lives by boundaries. So there's a conflict right there. The Pisces energy is for this limitless dream world of infinity and beyond. Saturn is reminding us that we have to live in the here and now. We have to put our feet on the ground. We have to have a plan. We have to have responsibility. We have to show up on time. And during this heightened activation, it might also reveal a few things karmically that need to be cleaned up. And if that is the case, welcome it, because it is so powerful right now that that's like a gift from the universe to reveal these things to us that otherwise could be hidden. Mercury is also there, and beginning this weekend, it will start slowing down to go retrograde, so it's strong right now. That merges our mind with our spirit. I think it's so significant that Mercury is in this stack right now because it gives us the complete package of our whole self. It truly is body, Saturn, rules the bones, mind, Mercury, Spirit, Pisces, the new moon. The North Node is also at the party. It's down there at the end, the last degrees, 27 and 28 degrees, along with Neptune. That's why I'm saying, let me just say this as boldly as I can. This may be the best opportunity for you to carve the future spiritual path for your rest of your incarnation right now than we will ever have energetically for the rest of our lives. Let that sink in. May be the most powerful, significant time to carve out a path for our spiritual journey energetically for the rest of our lives. I hope that rattles you to a point of action and seriousness, as in possibly even asking the folks around you, as much as is it practical for your lifestyle, to just say, hey, I need a couple of days here to just really focus on something. Spend every extra minute you can in some kind of way focusing on this. Yoga is a great companion to this, by the way. Gong meditations, anything like that. Sound baths. Yes, all of the above. Now, we have a couple of challenging squares. One is coming from newly turned direct Mars, which is in Cancer, is squaring Venus in Aries. Energetically, both of these planets are super strong right now because they are both near these pivot points of their retrograde paths. Mars just coming off of one, Venus obviously going into one this weekend. I've been hearing people talk about the tension that they're feeling with others, themselves, in the space, in the air. Well, here it is, right here. Because Mars, which is in Cancer, Venus is in Aries, which is Mars' sign. So Venus is really feeling this double whammy of conflict and challenge. Venus rules things like relationships. Treat your relationship or your partnership, and I'm talking about any kind of partnership, treat it very sensitively right now. Lots of rope, lots of compassion, lots of understanding, and mostly Venus, lots of love. If you need kind of a mental image to pivot that, think about the strength of Aries and Mars and that powerful new beginning energy, and just apply that to love. So if you were otherwise going to be over the top with love. That's Venus. You're just applying the astrology. Now, there's one other square, one other tense aspect that we have to mention, and that is Jupiter, which is sitting in Gemini, the divided sign, the sign of the twins, is square to the new moon itself. Jupiter, remember, even in a square, magnifies. So here's the blessing in disguise. If something comes up where you have a choice to go one way or the other, or to examine something from your past, and if that something brings a little bit of conflict or challenge or memory or something scratchy that you have to work through, that's the blessing. Embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't bury it. Don't cover it. Bring it right out to light, Jupiter style, knowing that there are two sides with Gemini, and you can evaluate both sides and choose the highest side. On Monday morning on the Subconscious Mind Mastery channel, there's video and audio. I did an interview with Fred Dodson, and we talk about this very thing. Quick interview, I asked him for his top techniques to experience this energy, and that was one of them, is counteracting, counterbalancing things that might come up like that. That episode is on the Subconscious Mind Mastery YouTube channel for video, and it's also on all the audio players as well under the Subconscious Mind Mastery podcast. Okay, I got to get out of here. I've used enough of your time. If you check out hightimelinebooks.com, I've pulled all of this together in a fun way, I hope, with a meditation that will give you a little click to your step and something that you can embed in your mind to kind of experience all of these energies together as an affirmation, an intention, and an expression that hopefully will go straight to your subconscious mind because it has that click to it. Well, as best this old man can do. I wish you a great hump day. We have a couple of excellent episodes ahead of us with Kristin and Elisa, and I will see you back on Saturday. Thanks so much for the time. Sending you mega loads of love, and especially a phenomenal, once and forever new moon.